Actually, as much as in the last few years, well, 8 years probably, I haven't fucking done much moaning. But I'm now in the mood to moan again. So, I'm going to put my opinion on here. On YouTube, where I can fucking say what the fuck I want. Yeah. Well, I have a beer. At 68 almost. Losing a close friend in the near future, which is heartbreaking. But I almost feel as though I've got a bit of fucking whatever back in me to have a moan. What I'm going to moan about is something that is very fucking local. Yeah? When I say local, I mean Lake District. There's been loads of issues in the last, well, from the beginning of this summer and summers before, but not so much as this summer, where people come up fly camping. How you just pitch a fucking tent, light a fire, have a fucking barbecue, get fucking drunk, whatever, leave all the shit behind. I don't agree with that. But what's also happening is that Kronbacher, beautiful fucking German bit. What's also happening is like you're getting massive support from certain people about the fact that people can't come up here and camp and fucking just. It might be confusing to a lot of you what I'm saying, but wild camping is not really allowed in the lakes unless you're at a certain altitude, and there's a lot of people who can't fucking get to that altitude, and there's a lot of people who can't fucking afford to stay on the campsites or the fucking local hotels. I'm a working class lad, yeah. I know the kids, I know the families, I know the people around here, you know, whose parents and grandparents camped outside Buttermere Lake and outside Crummet Water and outside fucking Derwent Water, and did do for fucking decades. It's only since it became really like fucking famous, well, it's always been pretty fucking popular, but since it's become, you know, the place to go if you can't afford to go to fucking wherever and fly, and you can drive to the Lake District, this is where they come now. They come in the fucking thousands, man, and there's far more danger on the fucking roads coming in than there is somebody fucking pitching a tent on the side of a certain lake. I do agree, you know. I'll title this video with one thing, and the thing I'll title it with is like, leave no trace. Stay where the fuck you want. Do whatever you can to enjoy your weekend in a wonderful part of the world, but don't leave a trace. Don't leave your fucking tent behind. Don't leave your shit behind. Don't fucking, obviously gonna have to have a shit in a fucking hole somewhere, so dig a hole and that shit in it. But don't leave your fucking barbecues behind. Don't leave your shit behind and all that. So I mean, I'm looking out at the fucking Lake District there. That fly in my window. I'm trying to get it out for 4 days now. I don't squat them anymore. Or squat them. But you know what I'm saying? I am from the lakes. My family are from the lakes. I remember going to my granddad's, and I can tell you some unbelievable tales. You know, we lived in the middle of fucking Windermere, not Bowness, where the lake is. You know, a mile up the road in Windermere Village, and, you know, we were fucking hillbillies. But what I'm saying is, the boys are up here now, man. The money's up here. You know, they want that beauty. They want to have that big fucking mansion on the lake looking over where you have no access to the lake. They want to fucking like come up here, eat in the wonderful hotels and the wonderful fucking like, you know, restaurants, Michelin star restaurants, swan down to the river at fucking 10 o'clock after they've had a spa. They don't want to see fucking me and you, mate, in a tent or having kipped under the fucking... In fact, what I'm just saying there is the best way to do it, really, if you're young and fit. Just take a sleeping bag with your fucking rucksack and all that, and just get under some trees in your rucksack, man. In your sleeping bag, sorry. Yeah. Keep out of fucking way. There are some dickheads about who pitch fucking lime green tents on the side of fucking Ullswater or fucking... Well, the lakes like Buttermere are a bigger problem because no one's allowed to camp round there, you know. It's all right to have a big marquee up and have a fucking wedding if you're local and fucking very rich. But Ullswater is a bit of a fucking joke, really. There's more fucking campsites around there. You won't be able to spot a tent fucking pitched on this. Now, there's millions of fucking people. I mean, yeah, Pooley Bridge, it's like fucking Blackpool. And it's full. There's 3 or 4 campsites there, Fellfoot, Waterside, and there's hundreds on Ullswater Lake. Camping there, but they're paying good money, big money. It's not cheap, you can't get in, right? So what I'm saying is, the aggression's being pointed towards the other parts where you can get like honest to pass or, you know, rhinos, or these are, you know, valleys out in the Newlands Valley, where if you want to come up here and fucking get out of the way and do it, as far as I'm concerned. Don't leave a fucking mess, don't leave a trace. It's a bit like burglary, which I've never done really as an hobby or any other reason, but you've got to stay there, you've got to enjoy your night, you've got to enjoy the valley, enjoy the stars if they fucking battle it through the fucking shit weather that we can have up here. But all this shit going on now about like these police, you know, fucking moving people from here, and I do agree, you know, that you can't come and fucking treat it as a fucking festival and fucking leave 6 tents and fucking sleeping bags and everything else because it pissed down the night before. Then you should be fucked for that. What I'm saying is, get out of the way, keep your fucking head down, enjoy your fucking time up here because it's a wonderful part of the world, you know. But at this moment in time, you're being fucking like targeted not only by the police but by massive groups of toughs who want it for them fucking selves, you know what I mean? Let's not forget one thing, man. I come from a family in Windermere, and I suppose it's all right to say about my granddad now because he's fucking gone, way gone. But he used to go on Grisdale Forest a couple of weeks, 3 weeks before Christmas. Yeah. These two have caused me so much problem in life, it's not true. Incredible. But what I'm saying is, my old granddad and my father, who's well gone now, used to go up on Grisdale Forest 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas, fill the coal wagon that my fucking uncle used with Christmas trees, yeah? I know it wasn't perfect, mate, but life's never perfect. And then there's up on Preston Market, yeah? 2 weeks before Christmas with fucking thousands of Christmas trees. They'd make a fortune, come round to my dad's house, our house, where I was about 3 years old, drink whiskey, you know, meet the fucking old son, my dad Ken. You know, there'd be fucking Grandad Robert and fucking Howard, and they'd set off on their way back to the Lake District. They're the true fucking people who live in the Lake District. The ones who fucking made it and enjoyed it and battled away for what it is. Yeah, and I've nothing against people who want to come up here and enjoy it for any reason. But stop taking the lakes away from fucking the ordinary people who can come up here and pitch a tent. It's just this fucking disposable world we live in these days. This fucking shit we leave behind, man. You know, get your fucking act together and take it with you. There's places here where you can go anywhere you fucking want, but don't fucking... See, I disagree with the fact that you can't light a fire, because I think a fire will be all right in most places here, but the cunts will spot you a mile away from the smoke. But the simple fact is, a lot of these cunts who are moaning live in beautiful fucking £500,000 homes plus, or they're stopping in fucking Ladore Falls at fucking £500 a night for a fucking room. So basically, as a working man, like I was, yeah, tuck down, yeah, keep it sweet, commando style, you know what I mean? And just fucking enjoy it. And if the shit does fucking hit the fan, mate, don't kick off. Just say you're sorry, pick your gear up and fuck off round the corner. Because the amount of people that are employed to do it ain't going to catch a fucking flying a fucking on a cow's arse, is it? Anyway, I hope I'm not upset anybody by what I'm saying now. But the basic facts of it are, when we talk about working class and ordinary people, I get hurt me about the fucking fact that we're classed as different. I don't accept it anymore. I don't live by it anymore. But I see all around me people who are. I see people who abuse it. I see people, like we say, who like, you know, who don't take the shit back with them. I have a million reasons how it could be sorted differently. The Lake District's very small, to be honest, you know. All I can say for someone who wants to really go wild camping and like not get these knobheads on your back all the time is go up to Perthshire in Scotland, Scotland anyway, where you can basically park where the fuck you want, or pitch a tent where the fuck you want. The lakes, since it's been classed as a World Heritage Site, and since this is not a place, I'll give you an example, right? To move into the area I live in, or any part of the lakes, basically, if you've got 400,000, 350,000, and the area has certain stipulation like local residency, you have to be local, you have to have family who are local to buy something. But if you've got 500,000, it's all right, you can come from anywhere. That's what I'm telling you, yeah? It's ours. It's nobody's, man. The locals fucking own it. The locals live in it. Some of the locals get a bit over the top when it comes to the fact of sharing it. And the fucking parking on the fucking, you know, the lanes in the middle of nowhere is ridiculous. But common sense is a fucking factor of life, isn't it? Yeah. Enjoy the lakes. By Pete Stafford. Yeah. Yeah. Never broke a rule in my life, man. But I never knew there was a rule.